I am Major Mathew Hefner from the Cold Regions Research and Engineering Lab. I am the Senior Advisor for Arctic Operations. I've been doing small unit Arctic operations for a little over a decade now, most of it in the high north. I was asked to come here because I have more experience doing Arctic operations than anybody else I've met in the U.S. military. I was asked by the Marshall Center to attend this event specifically to discuss capability gaps at the tactical level. When we move, whether it's on skis, snowshoes, or snowmobile, you leave a visible trace, but you leave a thermal signature for hours and hours and hours. So my ski tracks can be seen for hours. So if a drone just comes ripping through on thermal and it looks and sees those ski tracks, it can immediately turn and follow me to wherever I just went. The focus is shoot, move, communicate, right? Lethality, survivability, mobility. So how are we going to move? What are the requirements? What are the gaps with the current snowmobiles that we're using? What are the desired improvements from the warfighter level? Weapon systems, how do our weapon systems function up there? What are we doing to improve those weapon systems? What weapon systems do we think we need in that environment? Because they don't all work the same in the Arctic as they do in a temperate environment. So for the high-note security dialogue, the group that I am assigned to is discussing interoperability. So the intent is for us to come up with 3 outputs that will be briefed to our higher leadership, and by our, I mean the NATO alliance's higher leadership, on how we improve our interoperability in the high north. I think they're hugely important. The George Marshall Center, the Ted Stevens Center, policymakers listen to the outputs that come from these forums. So having experts come together to discuss the problems and then provide outputs to the policymakers, brings attention to the challenges, the unique challenges that we'll face.